Welcome to Stars and Scopes with your friend Uma. Now the moon is full in Pisces and Mercury goes retrograde in Libra on Saturday the 10th of September. So I thought rather than let the messages get lost in astrological translation, it'd be better if we sat cross-legged in my room with a candle in our jammies and I gave you a good old-fashioned tarot reading instead. Let's drop into our intuition. Let's explore dreamland together and let's get Pisces. Let's get psychic. If you'd like to support the work, you can always head over to buymeacoffee.com/UmaRuby and put some money in the tip jar. But other than that, relax and let's see what happens. Hello, Leo. Straight off the bat, I want you to think about Mercury, and I want you to think about the retrograde position and what we're encouraged to do during that time. So for you, Mercury, the messenger, the planet of intelligence and communication, is in retrograde, or is retrograde, in your third house of communication. So I think that there's definitely some encouragement for you to think about what you're about to say or think about how you're going to express yourself. That's the Two of Swords there, and that's where Mercury is right now in the sky, and that's the beginning of your reading. I feel a real clearing from this space of stillness and contemplation. I mean, there's a blindfold and there's two perspectives, there's two truths, there's different ways to consider this. But I really appreciate the work that you've done, Leo, in order to move with and through this moment of solitude. It's not been easy, and there's definitely been moments where you'd like to throw a television out the window, but I think that you can feel justified now with your perception of the truth. I've got the King of Swords here, which is beautiful Chan Marshall energy again. Cat power, intelligence, compassion, strength, education. Maybe this last bit of time you've spent educating yourself and really becoming aware of the forces around you and the limitations, maybe, that are required in order to regain a sense of equilibrium and a sense of balance. That's very Libran, to sort of want to balance out, equity and equality for everyone is really important, to sort of level the playing field, to really absorb the vantage point, the perspective of other people and how they're expressing that to you, and kind of then reconciling that with your own and finding a middling point and equalizing position. Because I see you here back in your element, Leo. I see you really like allowing the light in, allowing the sun back into your existence and allowing it to rest on your skin and giving yourself a bit of a break from perhaps some of the more turbulent, difficult parts of this year. I see you really delving into the beauty of what it is to be a Leo. I see you leading from your heart, and I see you expressing yourself at the highest octave that is going to benefit yourself and the rest of us. You're really in a hitting a great rhythm, hitting a great stride with what it is that you're trying to say. And I think that this King of Swords energy might be a bit of a mastery about the sort of language around that. You know, there is a real sense of educated intelligence here, and there's someone here that is really established as being one to trust and one to go to, perhaps for counsel, but also to listen to. I see that this has really come into alignment with your pride. You know, it's nice to have you come back to that after some of the more difficult readings that we've had this year. Now, I'm going to pull some more cards, but I have the Ace of Cups here. That's a brand new, fresh beginning in love. That's a really emotional offering from Spirit that's being handed to you. It's a gift. It's a cup. It's the cup of it's the cup of love that's being handed to you. So let's explore a little more what that might mean. Got the Queen of Pentacles and I got the Chariot. I'm going to pull one more. And I got the Emperor. All right. And on the back of the deck, the Queen of Swords. Important energy to maintain is that directness, that truthfulness. Because as I go more into this, I really want you to be truthful with yourself, Leo. But there might be, I don't often, well, I do love readings quite a lot, but that's my day job on the telephones. The forward-moving energy of this card, this is Cancer energy, so this is emotions. When you see the Chariot come up in a reading, you think about emotional confidence. Think about the first sort of expressions of emotional bonds and connection, and how confident they are and how forward-moving those professions can sometimes be. Professions, expressions can sometimes be. This is what I see for you in this Ace of Cups energy. It seems that you're moving towards love, you're moving towards a connection, you're moving towards, you know, that could be romance, that could be expressing to a really dear friend that you've not spoken to in a while how much you love them. But this is up for you to decide, Leo, and not for me. I have the Queen of Pentacles energy here and I have the Emperor. So we've got fire and we've got earth. And we've got two very established individuals, two people that feel they are in their element. They're in their mastery in a lot of ways. So the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is incredibly generous and guided and connected to the earth, who knows how to plant and to reap and to sow again. You know, they've got everything that they could possibly want or need at their fingertips, and they've got enough that they give it freely. They offer it freely. They wrap anyone up in their company that needs a little something to eat or a safe place, warm spot to sleep. They have that and they offer it as free as a bird. The Emperor is someone who is convinced and who's structured and has a complete embodiment of self. They're incredibly confident and they're incredibly brave and they're incredibly grounded. Similar to this Queen of Pentacles energy, this is more of a conviction, and there's a lot of fire in the Emperor's energy. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of sort of forward moving direction. In some ways, Leo, I might suggest that you might be represented by this Emperor because of that fire connection. And so this new beginning, this offer, this fresh love that I see you moving towards might be with someone, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It doesn't have to be those signs, but think about what they represent. Think about that earthy practicality, grounded sensibleness of this kind of personality. This is someone who is yielding, but also incredibly strong too. They don't need from anybody else. They've got what they need in order to plant themselves. So the idea of coming in as some sort of oppressor or some sort of fire captain that you think you know what is best and you're going to shift their mountain, that's not going to work. So don't even try. If you're going to embody this Emperor, Leo, you need to remember the power and the majesty and the subtlety of the Emperor. The Emperor is someone who is the leader of their dominion, is the ruler of all that they survey, not in any kind of hierarchical structured system, but in their presence. So they actually have a lot to learn and a lot to complement this Queen of Pentacles energy. There is a groundedness, as I said, with both of these folks. So as much as it's thrilling and exciting to charge ahead in the chariot and to move forward with all of the overflowing love that this cup represents, remember that you're at a stage in life where you know what subtlety means and you know how something will go the distance, and you know from experience that perhaps some relationships or some love entanglements that are quick to start are just as quick to finish. Sometimes we lose that centrifugal force. Sometimes we lose that momentum and we topple over. This chariot is known to topple over. So, as I said, I don't often do love readings, but I think coming from this Two of Swords stillness, coming from this commitment to restrain yourself in communication and to really allow the truth to present itself to you and to raise you up and to protect you and to work from that space, that's really got you back into your element, that's got you back into your Leo sun, your brightness. So in this state of power, in this Emperor energy, I see it for you. You're going to fall in love, Leo. And you know, if you're in a relationship right now, consider this a reactivation. Look at the person that you love and remind yourself of all of their earthbound sensuality and praise it and worship it. The Emperor is not one to shy away from worship. Worship your Queen of Pentacles. And if you identify as this Queen of Pentacles, which, I mean, I see you as the Emperor. I'm sorry, Leo, but this is my reading as well. I say enjoy it. I say enjoy it, and don't fear the ending of anything, because everything ends and then it begins again. I'm going to pull you some oracle too, I think, Leo. This is quite nice. And as I said, I'm not in the habit of, well, if you want to, some people, sometimes love is a mini splendid thing that can F us all up. But sometimes it's really nice to get a love reading. Got relaxation. Look at that lovely moon. And flexibility. I think that they're really great reminders of the space that you will inhabit as you move towards this Ace of Cups. You're going to be relaxed and ready and flexible to be able to move and bend and shift with the shapes that are being offered by your next partner, by the one who you can't seem to look away from, the one that has entranced you with their magic. Be flexible, move like bamboo, move like with the strength and the rhythm of nature, and you'll be okay. Put your matchbook in your back pocket, Leo. That's what I would really highly recommend for you at this time. So yeah, this Pisces full moon, release previous soul contracts, release the energy of what has died, and celebrate and rejoice what is growing from that, what is rising. This is your full moon of rebirth, Leo. I really want you to enjoy it. All right, bye.